All right, so today we're kicking into the point where we're basically pre-patch moment where we're thinking what's going to happen, waiting for the events and everything to roll out. Remember, there's a lot of stuff coming out in the new event. We have a new character, we have new additions to the actual trial over here. That's going to happen. We're getting a side story, which is really cool. So if you kind of are playing the story mode, calm down. Calm down. I didn't play a story on this account yet. Calm down. I know what you're going to say. I didn't. Calm down. Everything's okay. I'll get to it. But there's going to be a new system they're going to kick in where I don't know how they're going to implement it, but some way they're going to put this, where you click this button, I'm guessing, you can either interact with the main story or the side story, which will be, again, being added in this update. Again, this is an alt account. Calm down. We'll get to it. But beyond that aspect of it, that's going to happen, correct? But there's also everything that we currently have will be leaving. There's a bunch of things that I want to mention, and this is also advice for future events that you kind of want to keep in the back of your head, because I'm telling you now, as a free-to-play player, currently, this is what my account looks like. I haven't dived more into summoning. I actually stopped a little bit ago. So I summoned for Yun. I went all the way. So basically, I pulled Yun. So when I originally stopped, I stopped at the last SSR plus pity. I stopped again right before it. It's what I kind of do. I just wait for the update to see what happens. But when the new character releases, I'm going to obviously select that character, put it on here, and summon, because I'm running yellow team on this account. You can clearly see that most of my characters are yellow team. I'm also putting it over here, which when Vespa releases, that's definitely going to be Vespa on right up, and then push all these characters to the side so that I can get a few copies. But in the future, what you kind of want to know is when we get into the aspect of a new banner character, and if that character is pretty good, and that is a character where you're like, okay, later down the line, I'm most likely going to invest in that character. What you need to do is, and what you need to realize is, that investing in the character right now, putting that as the main rate up at this moment in time, is the better option, because again, they are giving you a free copy over here. You have to understand that all you have to do is pull 2 copies, because if you go to the shop over here, you can purchase one. And I would recommend, actually, so this might be bad advice for a lot of you, but I will still recommend it. If you would like to, go and buy this right now, even if you're running red team. Why? You will at a point need to craft multiple teams, and yellow team is like the second strongest team at the moment in time. So realize now that this character is not going to get like power crept in a way. She is actually insanely powerful, and this account has pushed a lot more, and I haven't pushed like today or yesterday, so I've been stuck over here for a little bit. I can push and definitely get past it. My goal is to reach 13, soon before I summon. So I'm hoping that is the case, but if I can't, I'll get Vespa and then push to 13. Currently, I'm just waiting on some dupes and stuff like that. But I would recommend for everyone to go and purchase this, because again, it's going to be leaving, correct? And once it's gone, you have no chance to do it. You have 21 hours left to decide, but it is 1,000,000,000% worth it. It is one of the best purchases you can make, because remember, multiple characters have to be built. If you're right now at like chapter 8, 9, 10, you're like, no, I don't need that. But at a point, you will need to craft multiple teams. And yes, Hats is a great character, but Yun and Hats together make an insane team. Now, Hats, Yun, and Vespa make an even better team. So that's why it comes down to the aspect of what do you want to do? Simply put, what do you want to do? Do you want to go and get the copy just so you have it and whatnot, and it will help you push? Because again, you purchase this copy, you pull 2 copies, that just gave you now another free copy. So you got one guaranteed. So basically for 3,000 gems, you got one guaranteed. You got a free one. You put some summons in, you got those 2 ones. So overall, I would say that is the best bet. And before the event ends, if you would like to do that, this character is like SSS plus. That's how broken this character is. Like her ult is nuts. It is nasty how good that is. And if you can kind of formulate a proper team where you have a tank, right, like Data Mass, or if you've already built your Hats team, even if you've ran that team and like you're like, oh, do I need this though? I would still say it's a great investment. Plus, you're at a point here where looking into Vespa's kit, as we kind of speculated, it's going to be a very, very solid contender for the yellow team, being almost to the point of a must-have, correct? So, in my opinion, in my fullest opinion, I would recommend you go right now again and just purchase the 3,000. If that's all you want to do, great. Just have the 3,000 at the bare minimum. If you would like to take it a little further, just make sure to get it from the growth event, if possible. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But again, most of us can clear out most of these challenges if we just obtain the character. So you can, I think, either get to here. Again, you're getting a multi back, theoretically. So just saying it's not a bad idea anyways. You're going to get a free multi. Like, that entire point still stands, right? Because you can do enough missions to get to 80. The other 2 missions that are 10 points are the ones down here, which is basically limit break 2 her and limit break 1 her. So just buy the copy, you'll get 10 summons back. That's at the bare minimum. That is what you have to do. It's a free copy of a character. You're getting a multi back. So you're not losing in any capacity, right? If you want to push to this point, you need 2 more copies. So at the bare minimum, buy the 3,000, get the multi back, do it that way. That's like the basic thing, all right? And for every event, if the character is somebody who's that good that in the future it's kind of worth it. For example, like I would have said if you were running red team, that getting the extra dupe for her was good. On this account, I wasn't at that time running it, so I didn't care for it. But if you were planning on running red team, getting the extra dupe for her was beautiful, correct? And at that time, there was no free dupe, rather guaranteed dupe, so no one really chased anything. But for now, with this team being very broken and whatever, it's kind of worth it. So that's going to be leaving. Make sure you take care of that. On the aspect of events, they didn't do anything in this entire update really that gives us anything. There is the growth mission if you want to go take care of the growth mission that is there, but or not the growth mission. Where is it? It's a trial event, right? So make sure you just like go in here. You just hit start and you just do this. It's 300 free gems. It's pretty worth it. It's 2 seconds worth of work and you're done. On the aspect of anything else, the compensation already kind of went away, right? Yeah, that already expired. But you have the regular stuff. Again, make sure you're logging in every day. For those aspects of it, there was something that I wanted to mention. Yes. So they're actually going to be, so this is going to get buffed again, okay? On this account, I'm level 4, which if I finish today's missions, I can actually push level 5, I think. On my main account, I'm level 7 right now. So yeah, if I finish today's work on these things, I can definitely push to level 5. But you want to like push higher. We don't exactly know what it means, like speeding up the time. Like if they speed up the time, what does that actually help us with? Like, is that even a good boost? That's a dog crap boost. Because it's like, speed up the time for what? Why are you speeding up the time? Do you mean like the resets go by faster so you get more of those? Do you get multiple per day, and if you are just online, you can keep on resetting these and getting more? I have no idea what this agency boost is actually going to give us. It just says speed up. But a speed up of what? How is that even good? Because I can wait my 6 hours and get my materials later on. But is it like just half the time? But it's like after that, there's nothing left for the day. So what's the point of speeding it up? So I'm curious if it's like 2 times or what actually happens here. But just make sure you are at least at a high enough level on this. So when the buff does come in, it's at least a little bit more helpful. Because there are Shinsu drops and stuff like that. And at a point, you will want to have more Shinsu stuff. Because you can clearly see right here, I need to go and level up Bam's slot over here. And it's only, halfway there. So after that Shinsu amount, if it's like doubled or whatever happens, that can be pretty good. If it's not, then what the fudge is the point of it? I don't get what the point of the buff is. So we'll have to find out what that actually pertains. So that is the next thing. But beyond that, there's nothing else really to look at. Nothing else should be ending. The skin, if you want to buy Young Skin, apparently that's leaving. So make sure that if that is something that you are thinking about, where is her skin even put? I don't even know where they put her skin, but there's a skin for her somewhere hidden. And if you want it, just make sure you buy it. I don't know where it is. A season pass? No. Costumes maybe? Yeah, so this is expiring. But again, I don't have like the full confirmation on that yet. If you want it, buy it. If you don't want it, don't buy it. Simply put. I don't know if it's going to be here forever, this costume tab, and it's never going to leave. Or I don't know how they're doing it. So if you want this, just make sure you purchase it now. Or don't. It's like a schoolgirl costume for her. I don't know. I didn't buy it. I don't care for it. So if you want to buy it, it doesn't give you a cosmetic. It just gives you a cosmetic advantage, right? No buffs, anything like that. So you should be fine, but that's also there. So on the aspects of that stuff, that's basically all that's leaving. Just want to make sure you mentioned that you should buy that. It's a free multi in a way. And then if you want to get the extra dupes, that's also kind of worth it. Again, no event ending, nothing really there. Make sure you rank. PvP reset's going to happen soon. So again, rank over here, and that's really it. I forgot to edit this part into the video, so I'm just gonna quickly say it now. Our alliance is open, so if you'd like to join and get some active alliance members, we got it. We got a few spots left. Gogo's Dojo's name, just apply. At least comment down below, just so I know who to add. Because some people just don't comment. I don't know if it's a random person or someone commenting. So just let me know. Gogo's Dojo's the name. Apply. Let me know down in the comments your name, and I'll add you in. Simple.